Is it worth paying so much of taxes? Are people happy paying taxes in Sweden? No matter in which country are you will still get your pension. Best way to identify what will be your in-hand or take-home salary. Hi guys, how are you doing? I am doing super good. I am doing amazing like always, and I welcome you back once again on my channel. Sweden is commonly known for high taxes. In this video, I would like to talk about, is it true that people living in Sweden are paying quite high taxes, or it's just a myth? Also, we'll talk about how much percent of your salary, how much percent of your income can go in terms of taxes paid to the government. And I would also like to talk about what will be your in-hand salary, what will be your take-home salary after paying the taxes to the government, and how can you calculate it. And also in the end, I would like to touch upon, is it worth paying so much of taxes to the government? Is government spending your hard-earned money wisely? Are you getting enough benefits of paying so much of taxes in Sweden or not? For that, please stay tuned until the end. We will discuss very interesting topics in this video. And also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Coming to the very first question, people living in Sweden are actually paying quite high taxes, or it's just a myth? In general, Nordic countries or Scandinavian countries are known for its high social security in terms of, let's say, healthcare benefit or parental benefit that you get, or the child care or elderly care that you get provided by the government. To provide such high social security, government needs money, and government gets that money by taxing high to its people. But if we are talking specifically about Sweden, I would say it depends on which salary bracket or which income category you fall in. If you are someone who is earning maybe minimum to average, in that case, I would say you will not feel the burden of paying high taxes. But if you are someone who is earning quite high, in that case, the burden of paying high taxes is quite high on the high earners. Sweden's economy is based on the progressive taxes. The more you earn, the more you pay taxes. People who are earning beyond certain limit, they have to pay 20% extra tax to the state government or to the national government. People living in Sweden are paying taxes in the bracket of 28 to 35%. On an average, 32% of your salary, 32% of your income might go to government in terms of taxes. But there are people who are paying up to 50% of their income in terms of taxes. As I said earlier, it depends on how much you are earning. If your income is beyond 51,200 crowns per month, in that case, you will be taxed 20% extra, known as state tax or national tax. And the 20% extra will be only on the deferral amount. I can explain this. For example, let's say you are earning 55,000 SEK per month. So on 51,000 SEK, you will be taxed based on your municipality. For example, let's say you will be taxed maybe 30%. But on the deferral amount, which will be close to 4,000, you will be taxed 20% additional, which will be called as state or national tax. In general cases, if your salary is, or if your income is below 51,000 SEK per month, in that case, you have to just pay the municipal or the local taxes to the local government. But if your salary is beyond 51,200 SEK per month, you will also pay 20% additional taxes called as state tax or national tax, only on the deferral amount. In one of my previous videos, I have explained in very detail about the salary structure and salary bracket. What is the minimum salary, or what is the average salary, or what is the high salary looks like when you are earning or when you are working in Sweden. I would recommend to all of you, please watch that video thoroughly so that you will get more understanding about the income, taxes and salaries in Sweden. Instead of generalizing based on area or based on municipality, there is one very best way to identify what will be your in-hand or take-home salary. You just have to visit Skatteverket's website, which is a tax agency in Sweden. You don't need to have any login ID, you don't need to have personal number or any kind of login. You just visit on Skatteverket's webpage, click on the tab taxes and calculate your salary. You just have to put your year of birth and the municipality where you are living in. You just put your monthly income, and based on your monthly income, your salary after taxes will be calculated, and you can get the approximate idea that how much percent of taxes you can pay. If you have an offer letter, or if you are planning to move to Sweden, and if you would like to know that how much money I am going to actually get in hand, what will be my in hand salary, the Skatteverket webpage is the best place to look at. The number you will get will not be accurate, it will not be exact, but it will give you an overall idea that how much percent of your salary will go in terms of taxes and what can be your approximate in hand salary. Coming back to very important question, is it worth paying so much of taxes? Are people happy paying taxes in Sweden? When you are paying taxes, the major chunk of money is going into pension. 18.5% of your annual salary goes into the pension amount, and you can withdraw your pension after the age of 55. No matter in which country are you, you will still get your pension. If you work in Sweden for 30 long years, in that case, you can get pension up to 60 to 65% of your current salary. So I would say major chunk of your tax paid to the government is going into your pension. Apart from pension, you're also getting other kind of social benefit. Healthcare is a very good example of that. Although the healthcare is not being given at free of cost, but it is affordable by everybody living in Sweden. It is quite cheap. For the children's, healthcare is at free of cost. Children do not have to pay single penny to get the healthcare benefits. I am pregnant and I am into my 9th month of pregnancy currently. Till now, for last 9 months, I have not paid single penny for my clinical checkups or for my midwife checkups. The only amount I have paid is for the medication that I take at the Opotek, the medicines that I am consuming. Only for that medicines I am paying, which is very minimum. Me and my husband, we quite often discuss that by now if we would have been in India and if we would have continued this pregnancy in India, our main focus would have been saving every single penny that we are earning, since healthcare is so expensive back in India. Or for that matter, health insurances are so expensive in any other country. If you compare countries like US, the healthcare is so expensive and you are constantly worried about your medical expenses. But that is not the case in Sweden. Apart from healthcare, education is also a very important aspect of your life. Not only for the Swedish citizens, but also for all the dependents. The education, especially the higher education, is free. If I have to do a master's degree in Sweden, then I can do it at very minimum cost. If I have to do it in any other country, then probably I would have to take very huge education loan. As a parents, we are also not worried about our kids' education, since education is free of cost and you have to pay bare minimum amount to the schools, to the colleges to get a very good quality of education. High quality of life is also one of the benefit of living in Sweden, I would say. You have such an amazing public transport. You can reach from one corner to another corner of city within minutes. You have such a good nature, you have clean air around you. Safety and security is also one of the aspects of this society. Yes, there are some disadvantages and there are some flaws in the system. Not everything is perfect. The most annoying thing is waiting list or to be in queue. Wherever you go, whichever service you would like to avail, you have to wait in long queues. If you would like to book an appointment for some kind of minor or major injuries, in that case you have to wait for weeks or maybe months to get appointment. Healthcare system is heavily crowded. Sweden is heavily criticized for its maintenance of maternity ward. The pregnant women are not getting enough number of beds when it is required. If you have to take admission of your kid in a play school, probably you have to wait in a queue for maybe months. You want to take admission in any course or for any kind of benefit, then you have to wait in a queue for weeks or months or days. So I would say waiting in the queue is one of the annoying things. If I am paying 50% of my income in terms of taxes, then I would expect much better services. Sweden systems are heavily crowded with the population increasing day by day. But if you ask me, if I have to give my personal opinion, then I would say I am quite fine by paying the taxes, the kind of taxes I am paying right now. I don't have to save for my retirement. My retirement plan is in place. I don't have to worry about the healthcare. I don't have to take any separate healthcare insurance since the healthcare is covered. I don't have to worry about my children's education since that is also been covered. So I am not constantly worried for these things, and I am also not saving money for healthcare or for my retirement plan or for my children's education. So I can travel and enjoy my life now with the money that I am earning or with the money that I am getting in hand. So I am quite happy paying the kind of taxes I am paying in Sweden. Of course, not everything is perfect. There are some flaws in the system, but the kind of benefit that you get is worth the amount of taxes you pay. There are people who are paying quite high taxes and are not satisfied with the services that they are getting in Sweden. And with that, we have come to an end. I hope the information that I have shared is helpful. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will come back again on this channel with a new video with a new topic on a new day. Till then, please stay tuned. Bye.